Hello Jill, thank you for
Hello.
coming to talk to us about your experiences. I understand you have a daughter that's profoundly deaf.
Yes, yes.
Would you like to talk to me about some of the things, the problems she's faced?
When she goes to see a doctor or a nurse, they can't sign and they know she's deaf, but they never bother to get an interpreter, book an interpreter for her. And when I go there, they always speak to me. They do not speak directly to Joanna.
Okay, now I understand that deaf people use different means of communication. So does Joanna use British Sign Language or lip speak? Or?
Yes, Joanna uses British Sign Language and she lip reads. It's called total communication.
Mm-hmm.
So she uses any method she can to try and help her communicate with hearing people.
So I know she has children, so in antenatal clinics, labour ward, but also when those children need to go to appointments. That's quite difficult.
Yes, I usually try and go with her because, again, they never bother to book an interpreter for her.
Right.
And it's very difficult for her to communicate with the doctors and nurses.
So are there any reasons why an interpreter has not been booked in advance?
I think to save money.
Oh, right, okay. So do you want to talk through some of the things that have come up then that might cause a problem?
Yeah, when Joanna was going to have her babies in the hospital, it was very difficult because not only are there different nurses on at different times during her labour, but no one signed at all. So I had to stay there with her the whole time. When she delivered her babies, I had to go with her into the wards both times and help her because not only did obviously the doctors wore masks, there was nobody there who could talk directly to her that she could understand. And again, they didn't have interpreters.
I expect that was very frightening for her.
Yes.
But also quite
yes,
a big responsibility for you.
It's a responsibility because I'm not a trained interpreter.
No.
I learned sign language to talk to Joanna and her friends. I am not a trained interpreter who can do it. So if any of the doctors said anything to her in medical terms, difficult for me to explain to her. I did my best, but it's difficult.
Of course. So have things got better or worse or the same? I mean, do you see a difference over the years with the new legislation that's come out to help people with hearing problems?
I think health people are more deaf aware now, and it's possibly got slightly better, but there is still the need for more help with interpreters when deaf people have appointments. And particularly when the deaf ladies are pregnant, there's got to be more help for them, I think, with interpreters booked, not relying on members of the family all the time, because I do sign, but a lot of family members don't sign. And that's where there's difficulties when awkward personal questions need to be asked.
Thank you for that very honest conversation. Thank you.